You might have seen professional athletes hop in an ice bath after a game. Or maybe you know a fitness buff who swears by ice baths for post-workout recovery. Cold water plunges are a form of cryotherapy, which involves using cold to treat various issues. Although the technique has become popular again in recent years, it's nothing new. People have used cold water immersion for health and wellness for centuries. Hopping into an icy bath might not seem appealing to everyone, but the practice may support your physical and mental health. That said, don't jump into a cold bath looking for a cure-all. Much of the research on the benefits of ice baths is mixed. Here's what you should know. What are the benefits of taking ice baths? Ice baths aren't as extreme as whole-body cryotherapy, which involves brief exposure to extremely low temperatures. Instead, ice baths include a brief, usually around 5 to 10 minutes plunge in 50 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit water, and fans of the method use ice baths to remedy muscle soreness, stress, and more. Find out how the purported benefits of ice baths measure up to the science. 1. Reduces inflammation and swelling. When you take an ice bath, the cold temperature narrows your blood vessels. This decreases blood flow to your muscles, which may reduce inflammation and swelling. And research suggests that the cold therapy technique lowers post-exercise inflammation better than other methods like compression socks. 2. Relieves sore muscles. Stepping into a cold bath might help relieve sore muscles. Scientists aren't sure exactly how it works, but less inflammation and slower nerve signaling could mean less pain. Cold water could also lower your perception of pain or how much soreness you feel. That explains why a systematic review found that ice baths reduce delayed onset muscle soreness, DOMS, after exercise. But the studies were low quality, and the best way to take an ice bath to soothe sore muscles, including ideal water temperature, duration, and frequency, is unclear. Evidence suggests that ice baths may also ease pain from chronic conditions. This includes rheumatoid arthritis, gout, and fibromyalgia. But there's a need for more research on ice baths for chronic pain and possible long-term side effects. 3. Aids exercise recovery. When you get out of an ice bath, your blood vessels dilate or reopen, increasing circulation. The nutrient-rich blood flow to your muscles may help remove metabolic waste that builds up during exercise. That's another reason people use ice baths for post-workout recovery. And some studies do suggest that ice baths are an effective recovery method. But do the pros outweigh the cons? A 2021 review shows that taking an icy dip reduces exercise-induced inflammation. The researchers note that they can also hinder training adaptations that allow you to build muscle and improve your performance. This potential side effect may apply to endurance, but not aerobic workouts. Another study shows that ice baths and active recovery are equally effective at lowering inflammation. So active recovery workouts might be a more reliable option if you want to increase muscle mass or strength. 4. Lowers core body temperature. Perhaps one of the most obvious benefits is that ice baths can help you cool down when you're overheated. One study found that soaking in cold water for just under 10 minutes reduces your core body temperature after a workout. Cooling down after you work up a sweat can help you avoid heat stroke and heat exhaustion. 5. Supports immunity. Some evidence suggests that ice baths support a healthy immune system. In a small study, people who combined cold water immersion, deep breathing, and meditation had fewer bacterial infection symptoms than those who did not. But it's difficult to know just how effective cold water immersion is for your immune system, because the study looks at several methods. 6. Improves mental health. Ice baths might be good for your mental health too. A small study found that taking a 20-minute ice bath 4 days a week improved quality of life in people with gout. They had better joint mobility and less stress, anxiety, and depression. Scientists think that exposing your body to cold water triggers a stress response and activates the nervous system. These changes can improve your mood and help you adapt to stress over time. How do you make an ice bath? There are no standard guidelines for how to make an ice bath, so most information on the best water temperature, how long to sit in an ice bath, and how often to take one comes from research and first-hand accounts. You have plenty of options if you decide to try ice baths. You can go to a gym or spa or buy an at-home ice bath with a temperature control system. But a fancy ice bath isn't a must. You can also use your bathtub. All you need is some ice cubes, a thermometer, and a timer. To make an ice bath at home, run lukewarm water and put your thermometer in the tub. Gradually add ice cubes to the tepid water. Remember to wear comfortable clothes like a t-shirt and shorts before getting into the tub. Step into the tub slowly when the water reaches 50 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit, or 10 to 15 degrees centigrade. Set your alarm for 5 to 10 minutes or less, based on what feels reasonable. Get out of the tub carefully and dry off thoroughly before changing into dry clothes. Some ice bath enthusiasts suggest that you slowly build up to cold water exposure. For example, you can gradually lower the temperature of your ice baths until you reach a point that works for you. Or you can ease into ice baths by starting with your lower body before working your way up to full body soaks. This way, the icy water isn't as shocking to your system.